serious. Oh, and that changes everything. Sugar Ray Leonard, one of the greatest all-time, won world titles in 5 weight classes, and he fights out of Wilmington, North Carolina.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell, they're off.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terence "Bud" Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting one of the all-time greats, the Hall of Fame legend of boxing, a 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
This is going to be that fight. This is what people are going to be talking about forever and a day.
And what I say you must obey. Good luck.
We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. Nice counter shot. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Nice exchange here from both men. A lot of pre-match drama. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in, fighting at the bit to get it on in this historic venue.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym, because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Missed him with that uppercut. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Sugar Ray's in trouble. Leonard took a big shot and down he goes. A huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Here we go for round 2. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Sugar Ray Leonard days. Sugar Ray is down. make it up, and this fight continues. Quick punch scores. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. Sugar Ray Leonard, can you believe it? Just got knocked down. And here he is, Bud Terence Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time. El Nino de Oro, Jorge Linares, fighting out of Venezuela and Japan. He won his first world title back in 2007 and hasn't looked back since.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
And now for the official introductions. We turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed three-division champion of the world, Terence "Bud" Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Barinas, Venezuela, a renowned three-division champion of the world, known as El Niño de Oro, Jorge Linares.
Well, it is go time, ladies and gentlemen, and you can see there is not a seat to be had for this very close matchup.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
Good luck. Let's do it.
These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. And wait a minute, the left hand lands. Not a lot of defense here at all. Got him with a left jab. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab. Both men step back for just a moment. Oh, what a punch! Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
There's the bell for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then we'll strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Nice exchange here from both men. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little touch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
The bell rings and we start the third. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Neither man really defending themselves. And he misses with that jab. What can you expect between these two lighter weight fighters?
Oh my goodness, at that little Yorkshire Terriers, they're never going to give up.
Nice uppercut. The most difficult punch to land clean, and he just did it there. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. How did he absorb that hook?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And a counter left. Jorge Linares is in some serious troubles. He's been setting up this moment the entire fight. He's got to cash in now. But somehow weathered the storm. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
On to the fourth we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won it hands down.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
counter shot lands. He threw the hook, didn't land. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? He got out of the way of that right hook.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. On the right. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecard. Beautiful counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Good left counter that lands. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
There's the bell to start round 5. Now, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Missed him with that uppercut. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. And he just misses with that jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. So that left lands. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Good one. Crawford in trouble. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
There's the bell to start round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter. Might want to back out of the pocket here. Look how slow these punches are. Nice job landing that left counter punch. The Venezuelan is rocked. They've avoided catastrophe there. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Why sit in the pocket when your punches are this slow? Perfect punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Great counter right-handed. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Here we go, it's round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Neither man really defending themselves. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Jorge Linares seeing cobwebs now. And his best defense is not as good as his offense. Looks like they've shaken it off. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice counter shot with the right hand. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Jorge Linares is in some serious... Oh, Linares goes to the canvas. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. And he finished the job. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Round 8, and we're off again. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Looks like he's going to do it. Can you believe this? This guy certainly has a huge chin. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and that's what he's doing here. Punch, counter punch. Just missed with that hook. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? punches. That one lands. Nice exchange here from both men. This fighter realizes that defense is one of the scoring criteria in boxing. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the tournament's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
And we enter the night. And they seal the deal in this round after what we saw just a minute ago. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Punch scores. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Seen all the famous boxing movies. This is the biggest moment of his life. Can he seize it? Can he take control and put him out? A much better game plan here. Oh, and a heavy shot, and you can see his legs are gone. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And shoot with the left counter. Good job. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
He's gone. I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump on.
And there's the bell to start round 10. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job. Shot with the left. That left scores. Both men step back for just a moment. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get nervous, someone that's so powerful, you start thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
These two are the perfect dance partners. And these shots, even if they land, are going to do no damage. Defending. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How would you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play slow and play cool.
very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
And there's the bell for round 11. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round? Good punch. This fighter is sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And
he just got caught. He just got caught. I thought we were going to see the finish there. Fantastic punch. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. And misses with that jab. This is a high-octane battle. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in. Crawford may be ready to go down. But Crawford is on the canvas. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, push it up, get on with the job.
And there's the bell to start round 12. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now, they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go, because you know they won't shake your leg. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
This fighter has not shown us much defense at all. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. Quick punch scores. Good counter-punching for both these athletes. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
A perfect counter shot. He misses with that jab. What a punch. Left counter scores. Oh, and they They just got their bell rung. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. But that split decision victory, Johnny. And here he is in the flesh. Terence "Bud" Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time. And it's the king, Amir King Khan. He's Bolton's finest. Watch for those hands tonight. They are as fast as they come.
Oh, pure bad blood.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terence "Bud" Crawford. Hiding out of the blue corner, from Bolton, England, here is the Olympic silver medalist, one of Britain's youngest ever professional world champion, a unified 140-pound champion of the world, introducing Amir King Khan.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
This is one of those places where if you can fight, if you know you can fight, you don't need a crowd, you don't need anything apart from that opponent in the opposite corner.
What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. This is not good strategy. Those punches are doing nothing. Threw the hook, didn't land. Just when the fight was getting interesting between Khan and Crawford back in 2019, it was stopped after an accidental groin shot. I mean, that will do it to you.
The last time I felt a little shortchanged, it finished a little too early. I hope this one goes a bit further than expected. Oh, it's all bunched in the first 6 rounds.
Hit him with a left jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he misses with that jab. He didn't take that jab well at all. Nice exchange here from both men. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Absolutely knackered, man. He's knackered.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Perfect counter shot. What a fitting stage for this grudge match. This theater has seen a lot of drama over the years, but perhaps none more compelling than this.
You're getting everything tonight, and you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent, all laid out there.
You'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Neither man really defending themselves.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
Not many of the people in the division hit like them. Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Got the momentum, they got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter.
There's the bell for round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Punch scores. Hey, those punches add up. You don't want to trade shots. Left punch. This is not the way he wanted this fight to start. Let's see if he can get out of trouble. And they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Amir Khan in some real trouble. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Good left counter that lands. Crawford. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
On to the fourth we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Beautiful counter shot. These two were made for each other. Perfect punch. Looks like we're going to see an early night here. He is rocked. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Good right hand. Left scores as we enter the final 10. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
There's the bell for round 5. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when it catches.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight. They exchange punches. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill. Tap.
Amir Khan is rocked. And down he goes. What an upset this could be as Khan is down. They're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. They score again with the left hand. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Here we go in the 6th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go, because you know they're on shaky leg. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
Still swinging with nothing left. heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? So they've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect.
Amir Khan backing up. And down goes Amir Khan.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. It's obvious this fighter is gassed out. Why sit in there and throw punches? Final 10 seconds. Amir Khan in some real trouble. And Amir Khan finally on the canvas. You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.